This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Peach Bowl. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with Coach Brett Lashley before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense is on the field for the first time today. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball.
Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Sun Devils offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We're going to find out, can this offense and this quarterback pick up what they left off in the regular season as we step to the postseason stage, Joel? All eyes on this QB.
And Chris, he has been so good and so efficient, in particular early in games, establishing the rhythm, finding those completions. I think the only way to slow down this offense and this quarterback more specifically is get to him with the pass rush. We'll see if this defense is able to do that.
Short pass finds the tight end. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. No surprise they feature the tight end off a monster season in a conference, Joel, that's known for producing great tight ends over the years.
Chris, there is no doubt. You think about...
And they heave it deep downfield. Got a man! catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Arizona State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. That's a confidence builder for this quarterback early in the game. And the Rebels, when they've had success over the years in these big games, it's been because of the quarterback in large part.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You go back to Trinidad Chambliss, Jackson Dart, all the way back to Eli Manning. These guys know how to play the position. And if they're going to have success here today and move on in this playoff, go on in the postseason, it's going to be about this quarterback and the way that he plays. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught, completion. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, they stop him short of the goal line. They bring up second and goal. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. The receiver makes the catch. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion from no gain.
Design quarterback run. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Briggs up fourth. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Sees an opening. Here he goes. At the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, ASU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. We'll get a stoppage of play here. There's an injured Sun Devil player. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a ball placement issue in my estimation. This quarterback has got to frame up those slant routes. When I say frame them up, that means you got to put the ball right on the body of your intended target. Basically make it impossible for him to drop it. But when it's not in the frame, that's a tough catch, in particular because you're going to put some heat on that slant route.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing
another great move. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They're going to run it here. Look at how he's breaking free. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Sun Devils offense is on the move now. They'll run it here. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Catch made on the left side. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Arizona State on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's got room to run. Look out. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, hit the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Chris, anytime we're calling out the secondary for making plays in the run game, you know that this offensive line is doing their job, covering everybody up in the defensive front, and this back is up onto the third level quickly, and these defensive backs have to be looking around thinking to themselves, I don't want to make this tackle. This guy is punishing us. We're deciding to run it on third down there and feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on fourth down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, this is one of the things I have loved about studying this defense, prepping for this game, is the awareness and their ability to diagnose, in particular, these screen passes. Watch how quickly they are out in front of the intended wide receiver, and they step in front for the interception. That type of awareness is just unique and rare.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get visible. It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down, even if they don't get it. The opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dump off, caught by the running back. Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They mix it up with a run. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here comes the pressure. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This quarterback better calm down and calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws and turning the football over far too often. Back-to-back series now with an interception. He's got to get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Coming after him. On the run here. Lets it go. He pulls in the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big stop. The decision. Off the 57-yard field goal miss, the offense sets up around the 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the Sun Devils now spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And now we get a timeout. Arizona State using their 2nd of the half. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 8 after that miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. They'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Launches it deep down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. A
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't...
Breaking ankles out there. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking to throw yet again. Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's another deep shot. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Brought down after the return, but a huge take. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lane.
Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. He's looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. What a catch! Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Still going. Can he get there? Touchdown, ASU. Confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. And that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.